to forge it to the lines. You let your callous be your shield, and everyone will say that it all was finished years ago, but you will stay, and you won't ever let it go. When you had the answer and you were there alone, you left the door unopened when you knew that you would want more. Then again you found the answer and you were there alone. You left the door unopened when you knew that you would want more. When you had the answer and you were there alone, you left the door unopened when you knew that you would want more. Then again you found the answer and you were there alone. You left the door unopened when you knew that you would want more. The moving truck pulls up, there's a knock on the door. Now all your stuff is here, in boxes on the floor. You open up a box, there is so much to do. I open up my heart, this is now a home for two. For two, for two, for two, for me and you. A home for two. Your houseplant brightens up the dreary windowsill. Your blanket keeps us warm in the evening chill. We pull your favorite mug out of the packing foam, stick magnets on the fridge, and we make this house a home. For two, for two, for two, for me and you. And we make this house a home. For two, for two, for two. We put our photo on the shelf. I smile to myself. You cut the tape with my Stanley knife, and we unpack your life. We unpack your life. Slowly, slowly, our things combine. Your favorite stuffed toy right next to mine. Our prized possessions in a prime location on the bedroom shelf. I smile to myself. You cut the tape with my Stanley knife, and we unpack our life. We unpack our life. I smile to myself. You cut the tape with my Stanley knife, and we unpack our life. We unpack our life. We unpack our life.
Hello. Hi. Hello. Hello. Howdy. Howdy, 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 howdy. Howdy and welcome everyone. It's your semi-local multi-dimensional Luxter, Lovely. Feel free to call me Cam if you would like. Howdy Blue, how you doing? Oh shoot, that's reminded me I have to update the bounty. I do have to update the bounty. Give me 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds. Sorry I was a little bit late. I was not planning on being slightly late. However, meeting, and then also, I lost track of time a little bit. I was working on something. I was working on something that you guys will be able to see soon. You guys will be able to see it soon. I promise. as soon as I'm done with it, you'll see. Anyway, regardless, how's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? So, as you're sleepy, I am also sleepy. 5.5 hours of Disco Elysium is a lot on one person. I had to pretend to be a detective for 5 hours. You know how hard that is. But anyway, I went crazy. I tried my best. I tried my best. We did get a lot of information, but I think I was just getting lucky. Anyway, regardless of that, huh? Wait, why? Is the fishing game not on this? Oh, the fishing. Ooh. Oh, that might be a problem. Why is the fishing thing not working? Hold on. Let me fix the fishing thing really quick. Slapping a fish. Why are you doing that? All right, hold on. Let me fix the fishing game super quick. Before anything else. Let's see if it works. Let's see if I fix the fishing game. But yeah, the plan for today is we're gonna work on the greenhouse. I'm gonna have to tear down a lot of the glass that I've already put up because I have a better idea of what to do. I've never made a greenhouse before. But also, Sam, thank you so much for the follow earlier. Sorry, we were on the start screen when that happened, so I didn't really get to say anything, but thank you. Anyway, Fishing Redemption should be back. Let me try. Let me test it. No? That's not good. If their colors were inverted today, we're making a red house. I don't know why. Oh, I see what the problem is. Okay, give me 2. I get it now. Okay. I'll fix it. I now know what the problem is. I now know what the problem is. I don't know why it did that, but I now know what the problem is. Okay, that should fix the game. The game should now be fixed. Let's test this theory. Yay, it's fished. It's fished. It has fished. Wonderful. All right, Cursed, can you cast for Blue as like repayment for the accidental fishing mishap? Thank you. Anyway, Minecraft. Oh, you guys are on the wrong side of the screen again. I keep forgetting to. Let me fix y'all. Let me fix y'all. Say something. Someone say something really quickly so I can fix where you guys are. Alright, thank you. Thank you. Alright, you're back in the right spot. We're getting lots of exercise. You're getting moved to the correct side of the screen now. Howdy, Whiskey. How you doing? Alright. Sorry, no music. Let me put on music. It's a rooftop run day. Alright, now we're in. Sorry for the scuff. I actually have no idea where we are on the server. I'm hoping in our house. got back from work, slow ass day. I can imagine. I can imagine. It was slow yesterday. Oh right, we have a dog. I forgot about that. I don't know how I forgot about Toby. But we now have Toby. Happy Toby. And then this unnamed cat. What is it, sir? Okay, ADHD. Better than a rush day. Yeah, I guess that's a good question. Would you prefer to be busy all the time at work, or would you prefer to have, like, nothing to do the entire time? Like, is it more agonizing to be under constant pressure and stress, or, to have, like, no stimulation the entire day? That is the question. Yay! We have the skull here. We've already taken all the golden teeth out of it. We don't have to worry about it. That depends on if I'm getting paid hourly or on commission. You're getting paid hourly. And so long as you don't get caught, you could still, So that's the greenhouse so far. I have, there's something I want to do about this, though, because, I don't like that. The more you're able to sell nothing, the happier you live. Whiskey is fighting demons trying to type. Are you good there? Yeah, my Silk Touch pickaxe. Alright, I have a better idea what to do. So, I'm going to, it's a good time for it to be daytime, but it's snowing, so there might be some mobs. Either way, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna, tear down this, this wood area. So lower the glass, at least one more. I'm not gonna say anything. No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. What the hell happened there? That's gonna bother me. All right. Glass. Yes, the bounty today is Miles Edgeworth if you manage to catch him. Should get 5 custom fish. Yep. Tablet's messing with me. I lost the laptop in travel. Yes, you told me. You did tell me about the laptop. I'm still not sure how you lost the laptop in the first place. I hope that you didn't get like pickpocketed or something. I've seen too many videos with pickpockets. Alright, so the idea is to just have this one layer of wood. So it's more open, it's more freeing. And then we're gonna go in, probably not with the spruce planks, probably with dark oak logs. If we have dark oak logs. Talking about this with a friend the other day, it sucks to be a pickpocket in 2025. Why? Why specifically? Why specifically now is it bad to be a pickpocket? Because no one carries cash anymore and it's all digital. You could still steal their credit card. Like, nothing's stopping you. Dude, the app, I hope this works better. It probably will. I think the app is relatively intuitive to use. You might just get like a few seconds of mobile delay. Now I have a reference for myself. Like, I just look at, I've been looking at some builds of greenhouses before, so I have a better idea of what I'm trying to be doing. Okay. If you steal a card that's frozen within 5 minutes, if they notice. If they notice. If they don't notice, then that's still fair game, man. The app is messing with you too. I'm sorry. I hope that your tech issues get fixed. Thinking about this. I keep forgetting I don't have my 2-block jump. Bat grenade and... It's the ultimate showdown. And only one will survive. I wonder who it will. Do y'all think it would be better to have, do you think it would be better to have, the wood protruding out like this, or in with the glass? Protruding? It definitely adds, like... a little bit of depth that way. This is harder to do with it literally snowing, but that's okay. And then I'll go in and add stairs to help make it a more gentle transition. Give them birds space to shit on. Birds don't come out this far. I mean, their bones don't like it out here, mostly. I wonder if that would look better with dark oak. Because like what I was thinking of doing was having dark oak kind of around like the rim of some of it. I wasn't really expecting to listen to Lemon Demon this early. This is the ultimate showdown. Now, how did I know there was fish in there? Finally joined the Clovely cult. Howdy daddy, how you doing? He has some crazy bangers. He does. Yeah, I keep wondering, I might do a vote on if we should change the name of that server. You're good, how about me? I'm doing pretty well. We may do a vote on whether we should change the name of the server because, it's been named that for 4 years. And I named it that before I had like a better idea of what's going on over here. Oh, I got PO3, look at that. I'm legally obligated to call it PO3 instead of PO, just to make my friend Hawk mad. We could do a little more dark oak. I wanna show you. So I'll do one side with the dark oak, and then y'all can let me know. But I'm thinking about but like the thought is that well, that I'm gonna go around the rim of this with a bunch of planks. We should call the server Poe. No. We are a cult. We're gonna wear green robes and worship clovers in the middle of nowhere. I think I honestly prefer the spruce. Just specifically for what I plan on doing next. Oh, hey, Blue, you got the One Piece. Congratulations. So what we're gonna do is we're going to, well, let me get rid of the spruce first. Or not the spruce, the dark oak. Because I'm thinking about, potentially raising, the glass, because it's looking a little short in here. Just a little bit. Especially in these areas, so I think I'll go around and, raise the glass by at least one. Luckily, I have plenty of glass, so that's not going to be an issue. It's more of, am I going to have the inventory space for all the glass? The answer's probably going to be no, but that's okay. If I lose it, I can get more. A sprucer. But yeah, it's just I made that name in a very different time of my life. Just like, cause like back then, when I first started streaming, I didn't even have the name Clovely yet. I had like a very similar design, but like, I didn't have, the name, I didn't have a VTuber, I just kind of had a PNG. And, actually went by, the origin story. If you could call it that. I only streamed like 3 times, before taking a break, because the thing that made me stop streaming was, the fact that it was impossible for me to play Minecraft, and that was the game I actually wanted to play, like, a lot on stream. And since I was unable to play Minecraft, I was like, well, what's the point? So, because I was streaming on a laptop, and it just couldn't handle Minecraft, because it was old. Or at least it couldn't handle streaming Minecraft. Like, it could play Minecraft on its own, but it was very laggy. So then, the first thought was, since I kept cutting out and everything, the very first thought was, alright, let's fix the internet. We fixed the internet. Then the second thought was, okay, well, let's get a better computer. And it took me 2 years to get a better computer. Because I had to pay for it myself. Humble beginnings, now here we all. Hello, the Luckster. Did I ever get that fixed? What, the internet or the computer? I can assure you that the internet has been fixed. Specifically, I think that we blamed the issue on the internet because I don't think... Like, I unfortunately don't know very much about tech, and, to the extent that, my family members do, I don't think they understood how much CPU streaming takes up. As well as how much CPU Minecraft takes up. Well, yes, I did. Clearly that's fixed. Clearly I have fixed the problem of being able to stream Minecraft. if nothing else. But... But yeah, it was like, it was a very different time. back then, all of the channels were, like, nicknamed after, it was like the, how do I put it? It was a lot harder to figure out what every channel was for before the remodel. And it's not like any of my lore changed or anything. It's just that, I became a better designer. Definitely know more than I do. I feel like Captain America right after he gets thawed after being frozen for 70 years. I know nothing. Oh hey, you got, the glass frogfish. Congratulations. You think Captain America likes Subway? I mean, maybe. I don't think they had Subway back in his day. Would he get a foot long? Wasn't there like a controversy surrounding the guy who did the $5 footlong commercials? I know it looks like I'm reversing progress right now, but I promise I actually have a plan. I just want to make it taller. And it would be infinitely harder for me to do that if I was to just build on top of this. Oh, you know what would look nice in here? We could get, like, some of those, copper lanterns. What is this? I have efficiency. I don't know why it's taken me 6 years to break glass. What the fuck it's fishing double? Well, that's fine. Whatever. Double fishing Wednesday, who cares? I don't care. It's a deal for Pride Month. Happy Pride. I know at least one of you is queer. At least one of you. Get your double fishing, I don't care. I don't know why it's double fishing, but I don't really care enough to investigate it. He's in New York, or he's gonna have a sandwich shop he goes to. Do you think Captain America likes paninis? I feel like every New Yorker gotta have a sandwich shop. There was a time, when I was in Pennsylvania for a bit, just visiting Pennsylvania, or I guess not visiting is not the right word. When I spent some time in Pennsylvania, there was, a pizza shop that I would go to, a very local pizza shop, hence why I can't say the name of said pizza shop, but I went there so often that, I didn't even have to tell them my order anymore. I just walked in, and they were like, they would hold up a 1 or a 2 to ask me what I was gonna be ordering, and then they'd have it ready for me before I even paid. Another place I went to, in college, had, I visited there so much that they had my sandwich pre-made. So I would just walk in and they just hand me the sandwich. Minecraft doesn't do shards, or that ground would be hard to walk on. Yeah, well that's what- I'm using Silk Touch. If I was using any normal pickaxe, this would be, breaking the glass so that I can't re-pick it up. But I'm trying to be careful about the glass. Such that I actually want to use it in the future. I should probably go down and pick up all that glass off of the ground though. Because it's gonna despawn in a couple minutes. If a lot of it already hasn't despawned. There's a good chance some of it's despawned, and that's okay. I know more places we can get sand. Alright. I hate these things. One shot, one kill. They should have let me shoot the gun instead of us getting Measurehead to deal with it, because we've now ruined relations a bit with some of the strikers. It's just unnecessary tension. Like, my aim is so good. The keyboard's making me look like an iPad toddler in the chat. It's okay. You know what? I'm gonna order a keyboard for the tablet. It's okay. It's okay. I'm still understanding. Alright, so the plan's gonna be... we'll have the wood protrude out like that. But we're gonna go up a couple blocks so that we make this taller. Just cause, some of the stuff that I want to grow in here... God, we're gonna have to go to the end, aren't we? I don't know if we were given... I know we were given a chorus flower, but I don't know if we were given endstone. And, well, technically, I only really need one end block. It'd be nice if I could grow multiple trees. Especially since I know how to harvest, chorus flowers. I feel... like, I guess on a previous world that I'd been on, I was like, I don't really need these, but I want them. You know? So it's like, well, what can I do to get more of the course fruit that... Because you never know when you need it, if you need to teleport through something. Clip through a wall. It could get you out of a tricky situation if you don't have an ender pearl. Because the nice thing about course fruit is that it could possibly teleport you through something where an ender pearl is only anywhere in sight. So we could have some very great things happening. You could stay down there. I'm happy up here. Oh, but you're not getting near my glass unbothered. Is there a real world analogy for coarse fruit? I highly doubt it. Coarse fruit's fictional. I can't think of anything from your world that would match it. Unless you're asking me about taste, in which case I could try thinking of something. Keyboard ordered, congratulations. That's what the government is telling us. I have yet to see it. I've yet to see any botanical proof. But I'm not really a botanist, so... It is very unfortunate. To the extent people are interested in biology, they're usually interested in, macrobiology, so stuff like, plants, animals, their behaviors, and stuff like that. So I get a lot of questions about, animals and plants. And it is very, woefully not my specialty in the slightest. I won't be a toddler no more. You never were. If you were a toddler, I'd be concerned about the whiskey. How'd you get up here? Oh, you're a spider. That's why. Just add that to the pile of mangled corpses. I'm gonna go another block. Would you mind? I was, you know, they told me, I don't know why you put knockback on your sword. They said to me, I don't know why you put knockback on your sword. And I was like, you know, I'm more of a long distance fighter. It's good for me because I just knock people away and then shoot them. I'm a toddler from the Dark Ages? Never. What do you mean never? What's it ever about? Was never a toddler? Yeah, wait, Whiskey, were you never a toddler? Or are you responding to me saying I never thought you were? As in me trying to say I never thought you were currently a toddler. Not that Whiskey never was a toddler. Surely everyone has been a toddler at least once in their life. I think I can only think of one person that might not apply to. I might be able to think of two people that might not apply to. I was born old, I age in reverse. Oh man, we got a Benjamin Button situation going on with Whiskey. Always Benjamin Button was like a real thing until I want to say 17. I wish I could say that, well, because like the way people treated the Benjamin Button story made me think it was real. And then when I was like, how could that work? What genetics are at play here? I started doing research in on it, and then realized, it's not real. Do we think this is high enough before we start going inwards? I guess the secondary question is, do we want to have it be like a dome type thing, like I was originally planning, or do we want this to be more like Hemisphere. This is high enough. It is really funny that they bought Kagamine Len for this song specifically. Pretty sure it's Kaito and Len singing this. But yeah, we could do it like a hemisphere. Or we could order canceled bad reviews. Ah, I see. I'm sorry. What would y'all prefer? Cause we could do it as like, we could do it as a dome. Dome? Okay. Sounds good. Dome was the original plan anyway. Shaped like the cranium. Speaking of craniums, did you guys see there was this VTuber that came out with a wrap of all of the bones in the body? A biology nerd excited about a wrap of the bones in the body. Put a pterodactyl inside? Did they account for baby bones? I'm not sure. As I've said before, I am not that kind of biologist. My specialty in bio is not a sneeze. Actually, kind of a sneeze, actually, when I think about it. Well, one of my specialties in bio is microbio and pathophys. Howdy, Lotus, how you doing? Yeah, we're just gonna get the dome. We're gonna get a dome going. It's gonna be a big dome. I tried to be fancy about it. Been good, I've been trying to sleep for a minute. I hope that you can get some sleep soon. Let me ASMR you, I guess. The Thunderdome. My doctor trying to remember the bones of my body with a wrap, but they accidentally get it mixed up with the pokey wrap. I feel like you'd be thrown off by the fact they would start saying there's 151 or something. You're like, that's not right. That's not the number of human bones. Cubone. Cubone. Yeah, that would work. Dude, my doctor's like, we gotta remove 55 of your bones. You got too many. Doctor searching for... I fucked it. Hold on, I fucked it. I got distracted by the Pokebones. I'm fighting my tablet so hard. Doctor searching for a Q-bone in the body. There's a secret bone that you can only get by walking into a truck next to a yacht. God. I'm not even sure what you're referencing. I'll be so real. I'm sure you're referencing something, but it's not hitting me right now. You just reminded me of a boating incident that happened, that I was told about. Because some knuckleheads decided, some knuckleheads accidentally blew up a dock. And I can't really say much more about it, just know it's crazy. The Mew method? Dude, I didn't play those- I didn't play the original Pokemon games. Deadpool 207 body joke while he's watching. I think knowing Deadpool, I feel like I know what that joke was about. Just knowing Deadpool, I feel like I know what the joke was about. Just a hunch, though. I might be wrong. Ba 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 ba. I'm a Deadpool hater. You don't like Deadpool, but he's funny. I think someone pointed out, like, something interesting, though, about Deadpool, where it's, like, supposedly he's supposed to have, like, a really gravelly, voice because of, the major accident. Chat's too wholesome. People keep using wholesome as a word to describe, the streams and chat. It's very interesting. So I never considered myself to be a wholesome person. I'm a little Deadpooled out. I saw his big rise in mainstream and I hopped on the train, but now I'm a little tired of his kind of humor. But I think it's just kind of... How do I put it? I enjoy his style of humor, but only when it's contained in Deadpool. I think it is completely overdone, because I think a lot of people will try to hop on to the Deadpool humor thing because it was like, oh, well, that worked. Why don't we do it again? Which is their favorite thing to do ever. Wholesome person, you got a sweet warm vibe. What? What? Really? As I said, I've never considered myself to be wholesome, so it's definitely strange to hear that people think of me that way. Actually, no. We're gonna go in. I think this is high enough. And yes, really, Deadpool in the comics does nasty stuff. You'll hate him if you read those. I imagine he does do some nasty stuff. It's kind of the gambit. I probably would enjoy reading the Marvel comics a lot more, but I also know that it's probably gonna do some things that are surprising. Gambit referenced? What do you mean? I just used a word. Am I having a hermit moment? Gambit's a guy too. Oh! I didn't know that! There's cards at people, that's awesome. Spider-Man's the only guy who keeps up with his antics. If I remember correctly, aren't there like a lot of like Spider-Man and Deadpool shippers out there? Like specifically the clarification being an older Spider-Man, because Deadpool didn't meet Spider-Man when he was a kid. At least that's the impression that I got. I'm not sure how true that is. It might have been Tumblr lying to me. Yes? Okay, cool. I'm always wary because I don't know how much of it is Tumblr lying to me and how much of it is real. The only thing I can believe nowadays is the Destiel meme of "I love you," and then it will tell me current event information. Which, by the way, was how I found out that the Queen of England was passing away. That was a very crazy way to find out. There's a comic where they both in old age at home. That's sweet. That's really sweet. Winter actually sent me a fanfic they wrote a while back. If I remember, there's Spidey. Wait, I didn't know that. Wait a minute. Wait, that's huge. Actually, when I think about it, that's not surprising. Winter does seem like the type that would enjoy Deadpool. Which is not an insult, because I also enjoyed Deadpool, but... I'm here right there, close to the sun. Aw, man. Exciting things on the horizon, friends. The subs already know about a couple things that I'm doing. But I'm very excited because I believe one of the projects I've been working on is gonna get posted soon. The music project. Deadpool hits on Spider-Man. Deadpool's a bit too dark for me, which is why I read a live pool. Deadpool hits on Spidey, it's not reciprocated. I see. Is this a situation where Spider-Man's not into that, or is this kind of just like, yeah, whatever, keep yapping kind of thing? But yes, I'm very excited for the music project. I'm pretty sure, actually, at least one of them is getting posted in the next, week or so. Not to mention Weather Girl coming out soon. Which I'm very sorry Weather Girl's taken so long. Shit, yeah. I don't know how much I'm at liberty to talk about the one that I'm thinking is going to be released soon. Hence why I'm being vague about it. Which should kind of give you an idea as to what kind of thing it is. You know what I mean? Clovelly Duck song. God. The Duck song collab. Could you imagine? Here, I'll pause the music. Do you want a duck song, like a tiny duck song, cover? Do you want just a little one? Just a little one? Alright, let's see how well I can do the duck voice. Do y'all remember the duck voice? Let me take a swig of water. A swig of water. Okay. I'm locked in. Let's see what I can do. Bum bum bum, ba 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 bum. The duck walked up to the lemonade stand and he said to the man, run in the stand, hey, bum bum bum, got any grapes? The man said, no, all I got here is lemonade, but it's fresh and it's all homemade. Care for a glass? He said, I'll pass. Then he waddled away, waddle waddle. Till the very next day, bum 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 bum. When the duck walked up to the lemonade stand and he said to the man running the stand, hey, bum bum bum, got any grapes? He said, no, like I said yesterday. All I have here is lemonade. Hold on. Okay, why not give it a try? The duck said goodbye. Then he waddled away, waddle waddle. Then he waddled away, waddle waddle waddle. Then he waddled away, waddle waddle. Till the very next day, bum 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 bum. When the duck walked up to the lemonade stand and he said to the man running the sand, hey, bum bum bum, got any grapes? The man said, look, this is getting old. I mean, lemonade's all we've ever sold. Why not give it a go? The duck said, how about no? Then he waddled away, waddle waddle. Then he waddled away, waddle waddle waddle. Then he waddled away, waddle waddle. Till the very next day, bum 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 bum. When the duck walked up to the lemonade stand and he said to the man running the sand, hey, bum bum bum, got any grapes? The man said, that's it. If you don't stay away, duck, I'll glue you to a tree and leave you there all day stuck. So don't get too close. The duck said, adios. Then he waddled away, waddle waddle. Then he waddled away, waddle waddle waddle. Then he waddled away, waddle waddle. Till the very next day, bum 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 bum. When the duck walked up to the lemonade stand and he said to the man running the stand, hey, bum bum bum, got any glue? What? Got any glue? No, why would I? Oh. Then one more question for you. Got any grapes? Bum 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 bum. And the man just stopped. Then he started to smile. He started to laugh. He laughed for a while. He said, come on, duck, let's walk to the store. I'll buy you some grapes so you won't have to ask anymore. So he walked to the store and the man bought some grapes. He gave one to the duck and the duck said, no thanks. But you know what sounds good? It would make my day. Do you think this store has any lemonade? Then he waddled away, waddle waddle. Then he waddled away, waddle waddle waddle. And waddled away, waddle waddle. Till the very next day. Anyway, there's that. Yay. There you go. Duck song, how'd I do? Flames, how was my impression of the duck? Should I bring that to my vocal coach? Like, hey man, I know I brought you all these weird songs before, but let me really knock your socks off with this duck song. It almost beats... I missed all of that because of ads. I'm crying. Any model away, model, model, model. It's alright. I have a friend that's trying to, cause she heard my, not she. Who said this? Who was this? Who was this? I have a friend that's trying to get me to do some Pinkie Pie covers. because he heard my Pinkie Pie impression and was like, "Wait a minute. Why are you so good at that though?" And I'm like, I don't know. I'm just some guy. I just work here. Howdy, Suna. How you doing? Hydrate sounds good. You got crazy ass range though. Thank you. It's been a while since I actually looked at my vocal range. But last time I checked, I think I'm, C3 to E6, I want to say. I think that's right. Or it's something close to that. Oh, well, I needed that actually. Never mind. I got confused. How do I sub to just Clovely without getting Twitch Turbo? Should be an option beneath the screen on desktop, but Whiskey is on mobile. I'm not sure. I think if you like click on like the description thing, there should be, or if you go to, if you click on my name, it should show you, it should buy the option where it shows you can follow. There should be an area that you can subscribe. But only if you would like to. Please do not feel obligated. We're just here to hang out. But yeah, how are you doing, Suna? Am I pronouncing your name right? It's not the same when I'm with you. Placing psychic suggestions into other people's minds. Yeah, I know you are. That's why I have to say that, that's why I have to say they have their own free will and I will not judge them either way. I'm happy to just have people hanging out here. There's a shoreline anywhere every other day. Your chair arrived. Hey, congratulations. New chair. I hope it wasn't as bad as Lunar's chair. I think Lunar went semi-viral for, like, her gaming chair being really bad. It's very much a damn you live like that situation looking at the chair. I think I still have some glass. Doing good listening in as I work. A lot of people Suna or Tsunami. Ah, I see. Either's fine. Well, welcome anyway. I hope that the work is going well. I hope I'm not being too much of a distraction for you. I went to the screen, but I can't see the options. The app's gonna be the cause of my death. Let me try for my phone, and also I want a sub. Thank you. Good luck. Hey, you were suffering so much today with the tech whiskey. So I've got to let it go. Let me see how this looks from the inside. Still am. I'm not only crying because... I'm only not crying because the tears would blur my vision. I'm sorry. At the very least, at the top, I think I wanna... Got it. I think I'm gonna tear out this glass, and then we're gonna just start going, one block up from now on. Hey, when you threw it all away, when you threw it all away. Sorry, baby, I just don't know the words. At least the sunset's pretty. Except for 3 months. Thank you! 3 months in advance, dang! Thank you so much! I love the little Clover sub badge. It's so cute. I was thinking about getting some sub badges custom made. I just can't think of what I would do. But if y'all have ideas, I mean, we could vote for it too. I want everyone to be happy. I really enjoy your streams. Thank you. I hope they've been fun. I definitely have fun chit-chatting with you guys. I do think it's fun. I think, like, especially on the Wednesday morning streams, there's a lot of people who specifically are trying to get me to start yapping about science and stuff, which is really funny. The people love their psychology. Which I don't blame them. I also love my psychology. Sub badges are really small. You might need to hire someone who could take advantage of every pixel. Haha. Why don't you finish the project that I asked you to do first before taking on work? Apparently it's my 2-month sub anniversary too. Thank you so much. Happy 2-month anniversary. No, it's smarter to do it this way. We're gonna go here. That way we can go womp. That way we can do the same thing here. and not walk off the ledge like I almost did. That would have been slightly embarrassing. It's kind of giving triple baka. It's like 90% done, by the way. Thank you. This is wonderful news for the me community. God, I really miss being able to appear normal on the chat. What, without the sub badge? Or just... Are you talking about your tech issues? What would you guys want? Like, if we were to get custom sub badges, what would you guys be wanting? Sorry, just hit me an emote I may want. I feel like I'm going cuckoo gaga right now. Hey, I understand you, that's what's important. Every month a clover gets a leaf. I mean, yeah, I thought about that. In boxes on the floor, there is so much to do. I will actually cry. I like my little clover, I will actually cry. This tablet, I'm sorry. It's okay, it adds character. You could just play it off like it's intentional. Just roll for drama. Shit. I smile to myself and cut the tape with a Stanley knife, and we unpack our life. I feel like I'm maxed out on character and I'm still ahead at level 1. It's fine. It's fine. Sometimes you just... Sometimes people fail rolls, and that's okay. Slowly our things combine. Your favorite stuffed toy right next to mine. Possessions in a prime location. I smile to myself. You cut the tape with a Stanley knife, and we unpack our lives. Yes, you got it. Won't let me finish sentences. It's okay, sometimes you get cut off. Sometimes the world cuts you off. But it's what we do that makes us stronger. I'll just, yeah, we'll just do it like that. Your singing always makes my day. You're too damn good, thank you. I do have that one cover on YouTube. We're working on getting some more though. I would very much like to sing forever. I think it'd be really nice one day to be able to post some of my original stuff. Love to hear more from me. Thank you. I'm doing my best. Heard the Rain and Asphalt you did? Oh yeah, Rain and Asphalt was definitely a very fun one to start as a first cover. I had never done covers before that. And up until Rain and Asphalt, I was genuinely under the impression I had a really bad singing voice because when I was growing up, I don't know if I mentioned this on stream before, but as I was growing up, I was told constantly that I had a really bad singing voice. Whoop, that's not what I was trying to do. So, I was very scared of posting Rain and Asphalt because I was like, man, what if they don't like my voice either? It's too good to be a first cover. It is genuinely the first cover. I wish I could say it wasn't, but it definitely was first. I have a little bit more help making covers now than I did on the first one, because I have a bit of a hearing disability, so it's hard for me to hear harmonies in songs and know what they are. So, I have a music friend who is helping me, hear the harmonies, and actually wrote the harmonies for Weather Girl, since Weather Girl doesn't actually have harmonies. Which was really cool. Well, not cool that it didn't have harmonies, but cool that my friend wrote them. Literally Beethoven at this point, pretty sure I spelled his name wrong. You did, but that's okay. They just got bad ears. I think it's, I think for me, it was more of an issue of, it's not that I didn't know how to sing, it was more that, to the extent that I could, I was trying really hard to imitate other artists, to the point where I was kind of losing what I sounded like in it. And that also led me to trying to cover songs I like, but it sounded weird because I was singing songs that didn't really fit my voice well, and I didn't know how to make it so it could fit my voice. I still have that problem a little bit, and I'm trying really hard to break out of it, because I'll hear a singer that I really like, and then when I'm singing their song, my instinct is to match them. To match their freak. As opposed to just go silly mode. Especially with Fall Out Boy and Otto. Because those are artists that I listen to a lot. So my brain has picked up on their singing quirks really easily. which can be slightly problematic. I didn't see. I learned our brains try to copy more than we realize, and it can be hard not to do that. That is true. It's very much like a phenomenon in like social psych that people are prone to mimic each other. That old saying, monkey see, monkey do, actually has a lot of weight. Here's a social experiment for you to try if you would like. This is actually a proven social psychological thing. Next time you are in like a space, right, where like say you're in a classroom environment or like in a meeting environment, perhaps just for fun, just take a drink of your water bottle and then watch the people around you. Chances are, if they subconsciously gathered the information that you just took a drink of your drink, and then they will follow along, and within a couple of minutes people are going to also be drinking from their stuff too. Same thing if like you touch your face. The person nearby you will also probably start touching their face too. People mimic each other in order to try to be more socially accepted, because people tend to like things that are very similar to them, and if you can get someone to perceive you as similar, then that increases your chances of being liked, you know? Definitely try that. Hydrate, thank you. Gonna drop a cognito hazard in chat. I'm gonna do a little dance and see how many would copy. I don't know if the dance will copy as much, because it's a much more obvious cue. But things like yawning and drinking from a water bottle or touching your face are things that very much get oh, I think I need to get more sand. It just hit me. We only just now ran out. I'm only putting this here so that I can get it later. Yeah, alright, let's get some sand. Yeah, what you said is absolutely true. I try not to fall into those. It is very fun to watch people fall into it, though. Like, I won't lie. Cause like every now and then I'll be like, alright, let's see if I can get someone to follow, and then and then just take a drink of my water and then just glance around and see what happens, and then I watch like 5 other people drink like within a couple minutes of me. It is really funny. I know there's sand out this way. I'm trying not to steal sand from areas that I run into a lot. That cave is so enticing, and I'm trying not to go caving. Because unfortunately, caving has only ever ended badly for me. I wish there were other ways of getting sand, so I'm not desecrating the ecosystem. Like, there could be hermit crabs in here. Caving is bad for everyone. I don't know how people do it in real life. It's gotta be the sense of adventure and curiosity. But the idea of caving in your caves is very scary. They look very crowded compared to the caves that I go to. Not very stable. Also, water doesn't really rise in these worlds. This should be more than enough sand. But yeah, I saw like there was like a video of like a guy who was caving and he's got like the camera on and everything. And he's just so chill about the fact that it's slowly filling with water and there's not really a way out. He's like, oh yeah, haha, I'm here, it's filling with water. And I'm like, well, how are you so chill? How are you so calm about that? This is not a funny haha moment. This is, you could die. What do you mean? I don't understand. The thrill of adventure should not take you that far. Chuckles, I'm in danger type shit. No, but they're so casual about it. It's so baffling to me. Like, it might be a coping mechanism. People deal with traumatic situations in very different ways, but it's so scary and fascinating to me. Oh yeah, I forgot about all these fucks. Well, it has ruined the market a little bit, hasn't it? Wait, there's my coal. I was going to breed some axolotls, and now we have so many. And they're all blue. I wanna what? What now? What is that? I want to do base jumping someday, but never caving. I love caving here because I don't have to worry about anything caving in on me. But I don't ever want to deal with I don't ever want to deal with caving in your world. That sounds like a special kind of hell. None of this. Look at all my disc collection. But we're missing Mellow High. And a lot of them, actually. If anything, that's just more convincing me that I probably need to go caving at some point. I'm fighting demons. Don't mind. Oh man. Whiskey, you are fighting demons. You didn't even get to finish that sentence. The find so lost in you. You never know why. Yes. I give up. This should be enough for right now. No, I never know. No, I never know why. This is nice because all I have to do is run up here. Aw, man. The Amori music. I miss Amori so much. That was such a wonderful time. You finished the game? Yeah, we finished Amori. It was that one stream that you were asking about the art style being so wild. Oh, okay. But Amori's finished. Hence we've moved on to Disco Elysium. Which, I have been kind of going rabid for. I won't lie. I'm a bit... I will say I've always been a little bit of a sucker for mysteries. And, I mean, anything for the pursuit of justice, right? It's kind of looking like a pyramid. No, that's gross. We can do this better. Batman, is that you? Me? I mean, bats are my favorite animal. That would although me being Batman would imply that I am like a crime fighting person. I don't know if I'd consider myself that. A lot of patience, I do. I want it to look good. The thing is that I would be a lot more annoyed if this looked bad than if I just tore down some of the glass. I'm not tearing down all of the glass this time. I'm just tearing down this top part. Bum, 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 bum. Just some of it. Just enough that I can make it less pyramid and more dome. I thought you were gonna build it from scratch. No, 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 no. I don't have that much patience. Your sin appeared and I quickly was revered. Maybe like a few more layers, like two more layers. Bum, 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 bum. This will also make our wood situation a little bit easier. years and years and only needing the occasional maintenance man. But yeah, never really considered myself like a crime fighter, so it's definitely really weird. Somehow but like in a weird way. What are we going to keep in this dome? It's a greenhouse. So plants. We're gonna grow wheat, potato, berries, carrots, chorus fruit, glowberries, all sorts of things in here. I also want to try to grow some mushrooms. But I want to bring people to justice. Well, I mean, there was a murder that happened in Disco. I mean, what am I supposed to do? Like, just not bring them to justice? Like, that feels odd, or that feels weird. We can't just let people get away with murder. Bum, bum. You know, I have the makings for a beacon, and yet here I am going by hand. I suppose it's safer, considering people know our location, to not just literally make a beacon inviting people to it. This should be enough. See, that's crime fighting, just not the brawly kind of way. Still. It's just, it's so weird. I feel like I don't remember doing anything like that. I mean, we did... I mean, we did be lawyers together, but... I don't think I've done anything like this before with y'all. Looks good from here. Yeah, it looks better now. I'll just have a flat-ish ceiling. And if I decide I want to make it not flat on the top, I can deal with that later. But for now, this is good enough. Flat would look good. I think so too. Because while it's like flat wasn't really my intention, it's just kind of shaping up that way, isn't it? We're gonna get phantoms soon. It's just so weird. I can't keep my mind off of it, you know what I mean? Because, before, you know, we were having those conversations with Winter. Improvise, adapt, make it flat, Minecraft. We were having those conversations with Winter, and Winter was saying some really weird things about that too. It just, I don't know. Yeah, well, something like that. I mean, Winter said that I am a hell of a detective. Which was weird, because I don't think we had stepped foot into... into disco yet. Although, if she's omnipotent, it's always possible that she was able to see it across space-time. It's just... It's like nagging at me. Because it feels like something I should have an answer to, and then I just don't. Once we end up solving the case. You say that like there was any doubt. I like to think that, regardless of whether or not I am actually like that, I like to think that I can usually reason things out pretty well, no? But it's still so strange. I don't really know how to what to make of any of it. Nor what to make of this child that is trying to... Unfortunately for them, my bow's a little too powerful. Drop something on him? I could just shoot him. It's just faster. At least we now have an easy place to land. If you're the main character, believe it? No. I mean, I'd rather not be. Because then that means some shit's gonna go down, you know? And I was kind of hoping this would be a place without war or anything like that. Although, considering how Damon keeps appearing on my porch. Huh. Something's weird. It's been a second since we've received anything from anyone. It's almost suspicious. There was like a time where we were getting notes and messages from people every day, and now suddenly I've been able to just work on my fishing in my greenhouse in peace for a bit. It's kind of scary how quiet it is. I think I'm just being a bit paranoid. I think we already did a good enough job establishing that that he wasn't a threat. Calm before the storm? Maybe. But we haven't even heard from Winter. Maybe it'd be a good idea to check on Raven. I feel like Raven's probably busy today, but it would probably be a good idea at the very least to check in on Raven. Since Raven was the least threatening of the group. It's possible that maybe there was like a party or something that, you know, I wasn't invited to. Could have been like that. They're all just focused on the party. They don't know where I am, so it's okay. That's fine. I don't need them to know where I am. It's actually better that they don't know. Just in my opinion, but... Oh, it's snowing. We're probably gonna have to install those, lamps soon. Privacy over party. That is true. But still, I mean... I would have thought by now Winter would have been interested in seeing if I have that space for her yet. I wonder how actual greenhouse roofs look with lots of birds in the area. Probably not great. That's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect. Well, hold on. At least let me get up there. Oh! DJ, thank you so much for the resub. Happy 3 months. Been the mental of the one who cleans it. Oh god. It's gotta be a mess. God, there was someone I knew. There was a bird I knew. And that bird really enjoyed messing with people. He found out that someone, was messing with, someone he cared about, and then decided to, shit all over the roof of their house. Which, iconic of him, but also really gross. There we go, it's a little bit less rugged now. But yeah, I absolutely love those kind of birds. Love crows and ravens for the same reason they got your back. Yeah, he was a crow, actually. They say that crows hold grudges, and that one definitely does. He didn't like when people messed with his friends. He tried not to show the grudge very much, though. Which I think was kind of brave of him. Considering it was very obvious he did not like some people. At least to me. No one ever really figured that out about him, though. It's raining so hard over here, I'm just glad it's not asphalting. Yeah, I mean, if it was asphalting, that would be bad. Nothing has ever been even in this life. I'm just gonna follow the pattern of the other one. There we go. Does my clover get more leaves next month? Yeah, it actually does. Studiopolis. I love Studiopolis. Nothing makes you feel better in life than building a chair. I could think of a lot of things that make me feel better, but that's mostly because I never had good luck building chairs. Even the chair I am sitting in is... we tried, is what I'll say. There we go, that works a lot better. Now we're gonna really need to... we're really gonna need to figure out some things about this. For one, we're gonna have to add in lanterns. I'm gonna need more spruce, huh? I didn't say stupid polis. Okay, see, People can get that confused, I see. I mean, my brain is breaking a little bit because I'm trying to do calculations in my head for how much spruce I'm gonna have to get. Wait, I put some in here now? No. No, it's not there anymore. I got all excited. I'm like, yay, for me! But no. The glass, we don't need anymore. Let's sleep then. These days, all I see is everything you're not. Wow. But yeah, I have my vocal lesson today. I get to work on a new song. Could you believe it? I have no idea what the song will be. This keeps me from letting you go. I'm gonna show him 2 different songs. I guess I should say, because this might be interesting. We hear it on stream. The song, it's not one that's in the playlists, if that's what you're asking. It would be something that I would probably post to YouTube, though. What it is that keeps me from letting you go, I don't even know. It'd be something y'all would hear on YouTube, though. Would you sing it? Maybe just a tiny bit. No. 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 Mostly because I don't know what song it is. I was just gonna say it's interesting because my original vocal coach that I had, and I don't have her anymore as a vocal coach because she retired from coaching. She was also working 3 jobs and she was burning out real bad. But the new vocal, but like her specialty was like in like jazzy and power type stuff, and like my new vocal coach's specialty is in rock metal. 3 jobs is crazy. To be fair, she was working 3 jobs because she enjoyed working 3 jobs. In the same way that I also am. I could survive off of my one. I just don't like... I'm just the type of person who does not like to be tied down to one aspect of myself, if that makes sense. Hence why I don't only play one type of game. Like, yes, I'm playing... every game I play usually has, like, a major lore element to it, or the opportunity for lore element. But even then, of those games, they're all very different genre-wise. It's like, we had a deck builder game with Inscription. We had, a JRPG-style thing with, Omori. We have a platformer with, Sonic. Speak of the devil. I'm timed down as aspect that I can't even... Huh? I'm not sure if I understand that. Back to back. Spin it on the back. Hearth requested me to add this to the playlist, and I was like, well, who am I to deny you, Hearth? Who am I to deny Hearth? One of the biggest Sonic fans I know. To an aspect, yeah, you won't understand me till I get a new laptop. It's okay. Just sectioning off areas. It just sucks that there's snow all over this roof, so it's hard to tell where I'm sectioning. I want to buy a good gaming laptop so I can hop on Valorant. Oh, fuck. Well, it's a good thing I had extra class. So, solo queue and lets him. I admit I don't know much about Valorant. I tend not to keep up with the first-person shooters. Because it's just never been my genre. Yeah, I'm okay with that. It makes me a bit scared to try any first-person shooter thing because I often get too competitive. And I don't like to lose. So, hence you will not see me hopping on Valorant or Marvel Rivals or anything. Just cause, I will just sit there and be like, man, it's like I can't lose, and then I'll get upset that I'm losing. And I know I'm not gonna be good at it. It's a fun game, but nonetheless, you should look into its lore. It's got a good story of feeling you like it. I'll have to ask Lotus and some of the Voices members about it. I'm pretty sure there actually is a character in Valorant that is named Clove. That is non-binary. I think I was told about this. We could do... I think this is fine, actually. Unless I was to do something in the middle, but... I mean, I could. The intersection of the points. Let's see. Boop. She's immortal. Oh, really? Clove can't. Tough situation because unfortunately lore alone often doesn't save a game. Otherwise, League of Legends would be the best game of all time. This is a good point. This looks like a giant jar. It's like a really misshapen one. What does this look like in the journey map? It's kind of cute. I'm just gonna go out a block. She comes back from the dead. Huh. Clove does? I thought Clove was non-binary. Doesn't Clove use they them? That's their ult too. They can come back after being killed. Yeah, Clove, my bad. Yeah. It's definitely very interesting. Yeah, unfortunately, like a lot of games like Valorant, League, and Overwatch, it's like I might enjoy the lore of something, but the second it becomes competitive and I feel like I'm bad at something, then I'm not having fun. There have actually been games that I have, there have actually been games that I started on stream that I stopped playing because, the way people were acting about me playing the game made me feel really bad. Because, a lot of people don't realize that I have not played most video games before. I used to play a lot of Overwatch, but my friend group gave up on anything that, PvP. Yeah, because there's a lot of people that, like, are really into, like, the PvP stuff. Still feels too small. Like PvP but gets toxic. Yeah. Trying competitive Pokemon recently. I feel like you'd do well in competitive Pokemon Cursed. I would not. Mostly because, once again, I get far too competitive for my own good. But, I mean, Toxaplex? That's not surprising. That's actually not surprising. I love it when you say what's really on your mind. I wanna take a chance, say I didn't try. Infestation, toxic, baneful, bunker, recover leftovers. That's evil. That's evil, actually. It's Incineroar with Intimidate. I've been hearing that about Incineroar recently. I think Kirst was actually telling me about how broken Incineroar was. Summer left us behind. Everything might be crazy, but I think that it's worth our time. So that you lost. We're gonna have to get more spruce. It didn't have Intimidate when it first came out. Yeah, wasn't it? What is it? What's the usual ability of the fire starter? Isn't it like? I think it was like. It's hitting me. It's completely. I cannot remember. Thus born a monster. U-turn, but debuff staffs. Aw, that's man. So basically, the Incineroar strategy is is either going to be Trick Room or it's going to be hit fast, hit hard. That's what I'm hearing. With Fake Out. That's fucked. That's fucked that it has Fake Out too. All right. Brigigigas and Trick Room. I'm sure someone has. I'm glad I got out of competitive Pokemon. This sounds like hell. Yeah. This is definitely not like an advertisement to get me into competitive Pokemon. Also, howdy Wraithen, how are you doing? It goes well. We've made some pretty good progress on our lovely greenhouse. At least I like to think so. That works. As for what this is gonna be, we'll deal with that in a second. Reggie doesn't work with it. Slow start cancels the trick room. Ah, I see. This is an ability. No, thank you. I don't have to. Slacking without truant. Oh. Cover from yesterday's insanity. I'm glad to hear. Are y'all okay, by the way? I heard that y'all were going kind of crazy, cause Mlem wasn't joining y'all. I don't know how true that statement was, but we were just losing minds. Well, I hope y'all got better. I hope that you are no longer losing your minds and y'all are okay. Valid question, I'm being tortured. Played chess for 30 minutes. Yeah, who actually won? Would you tell me the truth? If I asked super nicely, would you actually tell me the truth? Randomized 3 times in 2 draws. I have a curse where every time I play chess, I stalemate because my strategy is corner the king, not kill the king, which in real battle would be great, but doesn't work as well for chess. At least I'm finding. Chess does not care for the strategy of corner the king. I have a curse too, yeah. You do. Your head turns like a dog seeing a squirrel every time you hear your name. People just keep using it. Well, your name is a relatively common word. They're invoking me. No, I don't think so. I think you're just misinterpreting it. Hey? I just giggled at chess because I'm not. I see. Why would you say that? Why would you say that? They really aren't, though. They really aren't, though. We were having a lovely discussion about chess, and then you take it in such a strange direction. That was actually cursed. Yeah, that was. You're living up to your name. But I don't know if that's a good thing. Ah, fuck. And I thought I was losing my mind. Clearly cursed as thankfully in the US there's no buses for me to fall under. No, I'll throw cursed under the bus. Why are you saying that? You know we don't talk about stuff like that here. And yet... You know better. If you don't want to get called out, then don't do it. You know this. I could throw cursed under a horse. Aw, man. I don't know if cursed would be able to survive the horse. Clydesdale. Zebra. Top. I don't, I don't know. I like Pegasi. Pegasi are cool. Quagga's extinct, looks like half a zebra. Brony subculture, come on, guys. This is kind of crazy talk in front of my freshly decorated cake. Exactly. Look at this greenhouse. It's so lovely, and you want to talk about that. I worked so hard on this, and now you're talking about that. Isn't this such a great greenhouse? I tore down the glass like 5 times. Needs more mold? No. We haven't even put the plants in yet. We could have it molding before the plants get put in here. Or... I also am not really needing pioneer species in my greenhouse. Not gonna lie. Although maybe I'll let Lichen hang out. It is a nice looking block. Yeah, I guess if we don't have it be fully rectangular, we could go like this. I do have 1 spruce slab, so I could do that. This looks nice. Adding some color variation. I'm thinking that we go around and replace some of this spruce with dark oak. Because I think it'll look nicer that way. I think you like your fish. You like the fish. That's a cool roof, thank you. Add Lord of Minesweeper. Take my 500 fish and go eat. Chat not wholesome anymore? Or... You have a fish idea for me. This is wonderful news. I do enjoy getting new fish. Here we go. Does Wraithen actually have 500 fish and one of my free fish redeemed? What are we talking about? Are we talking about the casts or the custom fish? Just so that I know what's going on. The cast for the bounty, have I redeemed those yet? Now would not be a good time. Because once I finish the roof, I'm probably gonna be ending. But we could get you them next stream. Unless you want a couple of your free fish. You still owe me a bunch of custom fish. You just bug me whenever you see me and I'll hook you up. Fish distribution system. I shall cook my brain to come up with ideas. Yes, yes, the fish distribution system. I guess it's worth noting that, under this system, if you, end up getting clips of the stream, you have the option of, getting 30 free casts or a free custom fish. Do you think crustaceans are underwater bugs? I want to hear the argument both ways before I make a decision on this, because unfortunately, as I mentioned before, I'm not this kind of biologist. I mean, they have an exoskeleton, no? Exoskeletons are usually, associated with bugs. So it's possible. I would think they are pretty closely related. Or even or if they aren't, it's possible we have some convergent evolution going on here. Everything becomes crabs. I would like to be a crab. There's not enough crabs. I ask because we comfortable eating crab and not bugs. People do eat bugs though. Lobsters are mermaid scorpions. I love lobster. I love lobster. I love lobster so much. I hate that it's gotten expensive because the rich people found out about the lobster. But dude, buttered lobster with mac and cheese. Chef's kiss. Reject the question because bugs is a fake term. That is true. Are we talking about arachnids or are we talking about insects? These answers are very different. Bug. There's existent a 5-foot-long sea scorpion. This is terrible. This is terrible news. I would rather not be acquainted with the 5-foot-long sea scorpion. There's no more and there ain't no gals to keep no score. I'm taking off for the woods to a place where there ain't no shirts. Don't need no books or ponds or the ponderosas. Don't need no lady or marry the Mariposas. Can't waste no time in getting there. I'll do 80 down, 80 with. This is the tomatoes are a vegetable thing all over again. You think poor people food? There probably is. I mean, I think people sleep on Chef Boyardee all the time. But that's my controversial opinion. And if you're wondering where's my aspen, it's been cavorting amongst the aspens. Don't need no grass, I'll get altered among the alders. Don't need no mass, I'll grovel before the boulders. I'm headed now to old Shoshone. Where the birds and the bees won't. Have you heard about short-faced bear? I have not heard of. Whoop, there I go. I have not heard about the short-faced bear. Such a pretty song. Beans are way too cheap for what they are. I'm just not a beans fan. I've yet to have beans cooked in a way that I actually enjoy eating them. I know I still have the can of beans sitting on my desk from Cursed. Because Cursed, for whatever reason, decided that she hated me and wanted me to eat beans on toast of all things. Yep, there's the proof. This is not gonna be enough. This might be though. Yep, there we go. Perfect. What's heavier, a kilogram of steel or a kilogram of feathers? Neither one. Neither one's heavier, they're the same weight, it's a kilogram. Steel's heavier than feathers. Hello friends or friends of friends or whatever relationship we may have. Howdy Randomize, how you doing? Yeah, the thing is... No, it's not that steel is particular... I guess, how do I put this? We're defining this by a kilogram, which is a weight. If you said like 1 inch of feather versus 1 inch of steel, like if we were to have like a block of steel versus a block of feather, then sure, but you said kilogram. Feathers are less dense than steel is, so it gives the illusion that steel is heavier than feathers, but at least in this scenario. But if you have the same weight of something, like you'll need more feathers to get a kilogram than steel, but still, doesn't mean that the steel is heavier than the feathers in the 1 kilogram situation. Anyway, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that it's been an emotional roller coaster. I hope at least some of it was good. Steel is denser, not heavier. Heavy is subjective, correct. And since you defined the weight as being 1 kilogram, then it's the same weight. And weight is being determined based off of the gravitational pull of whatever planet the object is on. It's not necessarily like... Yes, steel will fall faster than feathers, but that's because it's a denser thing, and also feathers have to account for a lot more air resistance and drag force than steel has to. It was a good video, yeah. What am I here for? I was here for something and then I forgot. Years back. As a matter of fact. Oh, I remember what I'm here for. I want to know how to make the copper lamps. Well, if I could spell lamp. That's a redstone lamp. Where's the copper ones? Where is it? Got your name. Functional blocks. I don't want to calibrate skulk sensor. Where is it? These are just recipes we know about. Can we not make them? Am I crazy? Hinting while watching the chat descend into madness. Remember, I passed my C++ project, but failed my linear algebra. Might be cooked. No, I believe, you got it. Love when my teacher taught about physics and said what Galileo... Leaning... Huh? Sorry, my brain does not get that. What is it? What am I thinking of? What is the... Hold on. I have to do a Google search because it's bothering me that I don't know what this is. How do I do it? Oh, it's a bulb. How do I do this? Can I make it? How do I make it? Is it craftable? They do not oxidize. How do I make it? Okay, copper, blaze rod, redstone. Okay. Maybe I don't need the copper blocks of bulbs then. I thought they would have looked nice. I don't have a lot of blaze rods. Galileo. Magnifico! It's a guy who demonstrated dropping a feather and dropped a rock. They will land at the same time, but now whether the story is true. Yeah. Yep. The thing is that they're not accounting for air resistance. Well, we could do streamlights. I don't feel like going into the net. Well, I'm gonna have to go to the nether anyway. I just don't feel like fighting blazes. No, whether it's been demonstrated in a vacuum. Yep. If they will land at the same time in a vacuum. Anyways, I have to lock in on my math courses over the summer, so GG on that one, lads. I believe you will do so well. I believe you will do so well. I do need to start spawn proofing this though. We will need to get more streamlights eventually so that we could continue lighting that area up. But for now, I am very tired. 2 calculus exams and 1 linear algebra. I need to finish this before I start my discrete mathematics. I'm just a poor boy, nobody loves me. He's just a poor boy from a poor family, sparing his life in this monstrosity. I also need to decide whether I want to work with software or embedded systems because of 2 different specializations in my... Can you have a little taste of both before you decide? Maybe I'm wrong though. Yes, my first 3 semesters of my taste. I want to do both. They should just let you do both then. I think they should just let you do both. Anyways, thank you so much for stopping by. I'm very eepy and I need to rest. 5.5 hours yesterday and 3 hours today is a lot. But yes, if you'd like to join the Discord, feel free to join the Discord at the link. I want to see who is live. Who is live? Let me send you to Yadaki. Yadaki's playing Resident Evil right now. So, you know, it's always a good time with Yadaki. Anyway, I'll see you guys on Friday for more voices, actually. Anyway, see you soon. Bye-bye. Thank you. Bye-bye.